main event that everybody's talking about, Conor, Cowboy, everybody's excited. Who you got in this fight? Who you got in this fight?
I am excited. I love both, but I think Conor will win.
Yeah, main event, I say if it happens early, I'm going to say Conor just because he's a southpaw. I chose to fight Cowboy southpaw because I saw a hole in that. I'm sure Conor sees it too. But Cowboy's been around for such a long time. And if he could weather that first storm, either decide to take him down and take him to deeper water, he has a chance.
I can't pick a winner in that. I can't tell you who I want to win. But I definitely think out of everybody who's going to win, it's going to be the fans.
It's a good one. It could go two ways, you know. Cowboy could make it sick. He could start grappling, wrestling, using his clinch, making it interesting. Conor, I just think, is one of the best guys off the blocks, and Cowboy's not. So that could be a recipe for disaster for Cowboy as well, you know.
As much as it pains me to say it, I'm gonna have to say Conor via knockout. Cowboy's never been particularly unhittable. He's a hittable guy. And Conor's got a lot of power in that left hand. He's gonna find it. He's gonna, he's gonna hammer him to death. So I'll go Conor by knockout.
Well, it's a very nice fight. I admire Conor and I admire Cowboy, but I wish Cowboy can win this one.
Donald Cerrone doesn't move his head too much. Conor's going to get that area. If it stays standing, that's all Conor.
I think the main event's an extremely exciting matchup. You know, obviously, Cerrone, he's my buddy, so I'm rooting for him to the fullest, but you know, I mean, they're both extremely talented fighters, and to go out there, I don't think it's going to be a disappointment to the crowd at all.
I always root for the person who I want to win personally. I'm going to root for Cowboy because he's a friend of Syndicate, and I have not been impressed with Conor's personal conduct lately.
I mean, I love the mentality and the technique and everything about Cowboy, but I love the technique of Conor's as well. But in my opinion, if I was a betting man, I'd put my money on Conor.
It's a good fight. I think it's going to come down to pressure. I think Conor has shown he's so good at pressure in the past. If he can keep the pressure on Cerrone, I think he's going to finish him. I'm going to go with Conor, second round TKO.
And I feel like, watching Conor McGregor interviews this week, he seems in a good place. He seems like he's ready to, bring that old Conor back into the cage. So I got him finishing the fight, probably first or second round KO, TKO.
Honestly, I really can't pick one or the other. I'm rooting for Cowboy, but if old Conor shows up, it's going to be a long night for anybody.
Cerrone is a legend. He's got ground, he's got standing. But I think what makes him good is I feel like he always beats the guys he's not supposed to beat. So I think I'm gonna go with Cowboy this time.
Listen, I'm gonna have to go with Cowboy because he's been busy, he's been active. Conor hasn't fought in 2 years? But hey, Conor's a talent, so you never know.
I would say Conor by knockout. And why I say that is I feel like he's so accurate. And Cowboy has been tagged a lot his last fights. He wins some fights, even though he's a great striker, I feel like Conor's too accurate for him. And Cowboy's getting slower, so Conor by TKO.
Cerrone, if it goes to 5 rounds, or Conor in the first 2 or 3 rounds, let's see, 50-50, I think.
That's a good fight, man. I've been going back and forth in my head, just because of how many tools Cowboy brings to the fight, but then Conor might not have many tools, but the tools he brings they're sharp as hell, So
if Conor McGregor fight with any other fighters, I was for Conor McGregor. If Don Cerrone fights with any other fighters, I for Don Cerrone. But these two good guys, two tough fighters fights each other. I think this was very interesting.